closing in on game time at Miller Park. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. Willie Peralta will be on the mound to face them, and this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. Justin Turner makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. So a fairly quick out here to begin his night of work. And with that, let's look at how the Brewers align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Rob Brantley will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Even though this night's only 3 pitches old, already we're seeing some disagreement on the strike zone.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Brian Bogusevic will step in now.
Center fielder, Brian Bogusevic.
First pitch coming. In there, strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And that misses 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
This ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Garrett Jones will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already, give me something to hit.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun shy out there, because it did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Josh Willingham will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
And Willingham watches that one miss. A ball and a strike. Two out with the man at first. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 1 for the Marlins, and it comes on this Rob Brantley swing. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Miami. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Gene Segura will get his first opportunity now, currently sitting in 4th place in the National League in stolen bases. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And there's the full list of stolen base leaders in the National League. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Second baseman.
Scooter Gennett will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Segura runs. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Short lead from second. Now the pitch. There's a ground ball toward the hole and through into left field. It's a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Well, that's two batters and two hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Aramis Ramirez digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Tag applied by Brantley. He is out at the plate. Ryan Braun will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
It's starting to look like they want to show some aggressiveness on the base pass here. That's now 2 stolen bases so far in the very first inning.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. One pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun, number 22 on the year, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Carlos Gomez will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting game.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Willingham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, 2-1 Milwaukee. Derek Dietrich will start things out in the second inning here with both teams already on the scoreboard, but his guys down a run.
Yeah, it was a pretty good start. You get that solo home run to give you the early lead, but then you cough it right back up in the bottom half.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Oh, and he's definitely getting the best of this matchup as he fires another fastball past him for strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Left field. Davis moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Ed Lucas will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Nate Eovaldi steps in now. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Turner.
Justin Turner will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Rob Brantley will stand in again. He homered his first time around. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw is high, but they just do get him by a step as that'll end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Juan Francisco will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
First baseman, Juan Francisco.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with the runner on second, nobody out.
Chris Davis will be the batter. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
This second inning's not starting out any better than the first.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Martin Maldonado, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, he did have the base open there, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, the way he's been pitching, I don't think I'd be working around too many hitters, especially in the bottom half of the lineup.
Martin Maldonado will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. None out. Runners at first and second. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Turner for 1. On to Jones at first. It's a double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Willie Peralta will take his cuts now. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
And a curveball that time, but it's grounded foul. Two outs here with a runner at third. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. That misses. 1-2.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
And he struck him out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Brian Bogusevic is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now for Miami, center fielder, Brian Bogusevic.
First pitch in there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Garrett Jones will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball one.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
The 1-1 now to Jones. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out on a good pitch there. And if you're keeping tabs, that's his 100th punch out of the season.
Oh, he's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Josh Willingham will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Gene Segura will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Gene Segura.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. Over to first is Jones as he'll step on the bag to record the putout.
Now batting, second baseman.
Scooter Gennett will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Turner takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Yeah, you can see he tried to hold back, but he'd gone too far already, so this becomes a simple little pop-out.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and here's the powerful Aramis Ramirez. you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Fouled back. And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Willingham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Derek Dietrich will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Derek Dietrich.
First pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Reaches and hits this one hard the other way, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Okay, take your time. Now batting, left fielder.
Here you go.
And
Let's check this out in show motion. Well, look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Ed Lucas will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting him with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Ty Wigginton will try it again. He was hit by a pitch his first time. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard-hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Nate Eovaldi will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control, 0-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he started the home 4th in style. It's a home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. His 2nd home run of the game. And the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Carlos Gomez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
The 3-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this will get all the way out into the bullpen in left center. It's gone, a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez. 19th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Juan Francisco will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Juan Francisco.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off the left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Chris Davis will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And if you're wondering, that's 52 pitches now through 3 1/3.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Davis waits on the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Martin Maldonado, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1 coming to Davis. And a full count now, 3-2.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
Martin Maldonado will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This is a good sign that he might be ready to break out of his slump. I can almost guarantee you that he talked about this with his hitting coach. Take the ball the other way. Use the whole field. You can do that, good things will start happening.
Willie Peralta will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. One pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strike.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Gene Segura. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hard hit ball. Caught down there at third. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Milwaukee. Justin Turner will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Rob Brantley will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Brian Bogusevic will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Scooter Gennett will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Bogusevic has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Lined hard to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jacob Turner is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Reed Johnson will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury.
Number 5, Reed Johnson.
Ryan Braun will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Garrett Jones will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th.
Garrett Jones.
Brad, get the Brad here.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. And the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
1 away in the inning, as that'll bring up Josh Willingham. And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But you know, this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a good slider there. Tough pitch, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Derek Dietrich will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One, two, three go the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Carlos Gomez will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the 6th. Looked like he pulled the string on him there as this is popped up back behind second. Turner is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Juan Francisco will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Turner is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now, he's got to be saying, if only they were all this easy. Make a great pitch, get him to check his swing, and let that ball just pop right back to you.
Chris Davis will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3. Now here it comes. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Brantley has got it, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Well, there you see Brewer manager Ron Renicky out for a conference at home plate, so I would imagine we're going to see a double switch here. Francisco Rodriguez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mark Reynolds is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ed Lucas We'll lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Leading off for the Marlins, left fielder, Ed Lucas.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
Now a ground ball and an immediate chance for the new first baseman. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Out to short for Segura. Few steps to his left. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Ty Wigginton will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. This is hit sharply to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. As you can see, he got him way out ahead of that changeup, but he still kept his hands back and he was able to yank that ball down the line. He just couldn't avoid that big old glove down there at third base.
Christian Yelich will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Justin Turner will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
There's the hard stuff from K-Rod to start him out. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. One left for Miami. They trail it here 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
new
for the
pitcher set to
Marlins,
come on now, as
number
it'll be
50.
the effectively wild Carlos Marmol that makes an appearance here. Martin Maldonado will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Martin Maldonado.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he takes a called strike 2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Let's take you through that at-bat right here on Show Track. Now you're going to see he'll start things off with a nice slider. But he's not going to double that pitch up. He's going to keep that one in his back pocket for a little while until he needs it again. Then after a little bit of a battle, goes back to that slider and finishes him off.
Mark Reynolds will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I want to take another look at this because this was close down that right field line. Is it a fair ball? Yeah, not by a whole lot, but they got the call right. He'll get into second here with a double.
Gene Segura will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. For Reynolds, he's at second with his 18th double of the year. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line drive, base hit left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Scooter Gennett will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw back to first will not be in time, so they'll just get the one on the line out.
Yeah, that's a good read right there at first base. Now, this play's right in front of him, so even though this ball's hit hard, he's got enough time to make it back safely.
Aramis Ramirez will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Brandon Kinsler will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Brandon Kinsler.
Rob Brantley will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And a good sinker there as it's bounced to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Reed Johnson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Another look here This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Garrett Jones will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. The next pitch. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Brewers 4 and the Marlins 2. Carter Capps is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Carter Capps.
And there, in fact, is Ryan Braun. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That is a big league hanging slider right there. It's not real good location either, and he drills this one. We'll wind up on second here as he pulls in with a leadoff double.
Carlos Gomez will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the 3rd base line. And no shot for Wigginton. This is down the line, a fair ball. And a relay home. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking their chances right about now.
David Carpenter will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Jonathan Lucroy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Jonathan Lucroy.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about it. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So a two-run shot to left center, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the lead is now 7-2.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
A.J. Ramos is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Chris Davis will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
To right field. Therefore, it is Willingham, and there's one away now.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
This is a tough pitch running in. Looked like he left himself a little too exposed that time, and yeah, that gets him right in the forearm area. Not a great spot to get hit, let me tell you.
Mark Reynolds will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And Johnson will put this one away for the second out.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it.
Number 9.
I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Gene Segura will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Johnson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's 7-2. Jim Henderson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
29.
Josh Willingham will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Right fielder, Josh Willingham.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And Willingham watches that one miss. A ball and a strike. Slider is in there. Now it's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Derek Dietrich will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, maybe he had a little bit of a concern that they were going to call that one a strike, too.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Ed Lucas is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this is fouled at the plate. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Miami, good night.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Brewers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Ryan Braun. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 7-2. Good night from Milwaukee.